This video demonstrates how Trustpilot operates in parallel with a global scam network. Scammers deceive victims while Trustpilot amplifies the visibility of these fraudulent schemes. The scammers then collect money and share the profits with Trustpilot. Scammers actively look for internet providers and advertising platforms with minimal requirements and maximum protection, those willing to host and promote them. Companies like Trustpilot, Internet.bs, and Cloudflare are frequently used by scammers to advertise their schemes and maintain access to the internet. This video exposes 7 trading platforms: Black Shard Corporation, Deltarock Capital, Union Trade, Nomia Group Limited, Aventis Consultancy Ltd, Lexium Ltd, and Lexium. We reveal the tactics and tricks they use to lure new investors. This is a global scam operation. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe. Don't get scammed. If you have been involved with any of these platforms, report them wherever you can. Look closely at how long the fake trading platforms have existed and how many positive reviews they've accumulated on Trustpilot. When we report them, Trustpilot ignores the warnings because they profit from the very criminal organizations that exploit victims. Stay tuned, like, and subscribe. Don't get scammed. If you have been involved with any of these platforms, report them wherever you can. Look closely at how long these fake trading platforms have existed. Here's another example of how scammers use Trustpilot to look legitimate while running fake trading platforms. Take a look at Black Shard Corporation. On Trustpilot, they're presented as a 4.6-star rated company with just 72 reviews. That looks impressive to an unsuspecting investor. But here's the problem. Trustpilot doesn't require any proof, certificates, or legal authorizations before putting companies online. That means scammers can easily set up a profile, pump it full of fake 5-star reviews, and suddenly they look like a trustworthy broker. Meanwhile, ordinary people, potential investors, are tricked and misled. Trustpilot has no legal authority to advertise financial services, but in practice it's become a trap for viewers. Fake companies use this loophole to confuse and lure victims, while Trustpilot gives them a platform that looks official. This isn't just careless, it's dangerous. And it shows how Trustpilot, instead of protecting consumers, ends up helping scammers look legitimate. If you want to see how deep this problem goes, check out my channel where I expose fake trading platforms like Lexium, Denali Trading Group, Olsen Prime, Deltarock Capital, and now Black Shard Corporation. Please like, share, and subscribe. The more people who know, the harder it is for scammers to keep winning. Now let's look at Aventis Consulting Limited on Trustpilot. They're rated 2.3 stars with 92 reviews. At first, that lower score looks like honesty, but it's actually another trap. Why? Because even with a low star rating, Trustpilot still gives this fake trading platform visibility and credibility. People see 92 reviews and assume it must be a real business. In reality, Aventis Consulting Ltd is part of the same scam network as Lexium. Here's one of the clearest proofs of how scammers manipulate Trustpilot and confuse investors: Lexium Ltd and Lexium. On Trustpilot, Lexium Ltd is rated 4.1 stars, while another profile, just called Lexium, is rated 3.4 stars. At first glance, these look like 2 different companies, but in reality, they are the same scam operation. The logos are the same. The addresses are the same. The homepages and platforms are identical. The only difference is the slight change in the name. This is the exact loophole scammers use to avoid detection. By creating multiple Trustpilot profiles with minimal name changes, they spread fake reviews across several pages. Trustpilot plays along, presenting them as separate businesses, even though both are tied to the same fraudulent network. The strategy is simple. One profile gets inflated with fake 5-star reviews, while another is used to absorb the bad reviews. This way, the scam company always has a clean-looking profile to advertise. Lexium Ltd and Lexium are one and the same scam, using fake stars and duplicate profiles to keep luring victims. Now let's dig deeper. Not just into the reviews, but into the web pages and domain providers behind these scams. First up is Black Shard Corporation. At first glance, their website looks nice, clean, professional, just like any other trading platform. Nothing suspicious on the surface. But here's where it gets important. When we check the domain details, what do we discover? Once again, the same providers keep showing up. 2Cows and Cloudflare. These providers are repeatedly protecting and enabling scam websites like this one. This website has only been online for 78 days, yet in that short time, scammers have already filled it with 22 fake reviews on Trustpilot, giving it a 4.6-star rating. How is that possible? The answer is obvious. Scammers work hand in hand with Trustpilot and domain providers, who look the other way while the scams keep growing. Next in line to expose is Deltarock Capital, another so-called trading platform that looks legitimate until you dig deeper. When we first open the homepage, it looks slick, nice, and professional. To an unsuspecting investor, nothing seems suspicious. But this is exactly how scammers operate. They make the front page look trustworthy while hiding the fraud underneath. Now let's copy the homepage and check with who's to see who is behind the domain. And just like we've seen before, it's the same players, 2Cows as the domain registrar and Cloudflare providing protection. The shocking part? The website is only 55 days old. And yet on Trustpilot, with just 11 reviews, Deltarock Capital already shows a 4.4-star rating. How can a brand new scam platform get such a high score in such a short period of time? The only explanation is manipulation, fake reviews flooding in, while genuine complaints are filtered out. Next scam on our list is Union Trade. Once again, Trustpilot is helping advertise a fraudulent platform. Union Trade has only 11 reviews on Trustpilot, yet they already show a 4.5-star rating. That rating is meant to make viewers believe it's a legitimate trading platform. But when we dig deeper, the truth is obvious. Using Whois, we see the Union Trade domain is only 59 days old. A brand new website with no proven history, no licenses, no certifications. Next on the list is Nomia Group Limited. At first glance, their homepage looks polished, professional, and designed to lure in investors, but once again, the deeper you look, the clearer the scam becomes. We ran a Whois lookup on the domain. The result? This homepage has been online for only 17 days. Yet on Trustpilot, Nomia Group Limited already shows a 4.3-star rating from 9 reviews. That's not credibility, that's manipulation. Next in our list is Aventus Consultancy Limited. Finally, on Trustpilot, we see what looks like more honest feedback, but even here, the scam is hiding in plain sight. Aventus Consultancy Ltd has a 2.3-star rating from 92 reviews. At first, it seems like Trustpilot allowed the real reviews to come through. Many investors have written bad, accurate complaints. But let's dig deeper. We checked the homepage, and just like the others, it looks professional, polished, and trustworthy on the surface. But when we copy the link and run a WHOIS lookup, the truth comes out. This domain, too, is run through 2Cows as the registrar and protected by Cloudflare. The website has been active for 213 days. That explains the 92 reviews, averaging nearly 1 every 2 days. Now ask yourself, how can a scam operation run for over 7 months, with dozens of victims posting clear warnings, and still be presented by Trustpilot as a legitimate business? Now we come to the core of the scam operation. Lexium Limited. This is the main fake trading platform that connects to all the others we've exposed. On the surface, the Lexium Ltd homepage looks professional, clean, and legitimate. Nothing suspicious at first glance. But let's dig deeper. We copied the link and ran a WHOIS lookup. The results? Lexium Ltd is registered with Internet.bs, opened only 60 days ago, and is protected by Cloudflare. Despite being so new, on Trustpilot, it already has a 4.1-star rating with just 5 reviews. But that's not all. Let's check another entry on Trustpilot this time. Just Lexium here. The rating is 3.4 stars with 5 reviews, including a couple of bad ones. What happens next is predictable. Scammers, with Trustpilot's cooperation, will flood the profile with fake positive reviews to push the rating back up. We also ran a Whois lookup on this second Lexium. It's a slightly older domain, only 94 days old, registered with 2Cows and once again protected by Cloudflare. This is the pattern. Minimal changes in the link name, like adding LTD or not, to trick algorithms, split reviews across multiple profiles, and confuse potential victims. The global scam network survives by exploiting these weak points, with the help of Trustpilot, Two Cows, and Cloudflare. This is clear evidence of a coordinated scam operation. Different Lexium profiles, same logos, same addresses, same fake trading platforms, and the same providers enabling them. Don't trust the ratings. Don't trust the reviews. This is not two companies. It's one global scam disguised under multiple names. Report it, share this video, and stay safe. Now let's dive deeper into this scam. The company we're looking at is Black Shard Corporation, which boldly claims to have over 30 years of investment experience. But when we dig into the facts, the reality is completely different. We ran a Who Is lookup on their domain, and here's what we found. The website was opened only 78 days ago. That's less than 3 months, nowhere near 30 years of history. The domain is registered with Two Cows and protected by Cloudflare, two providers that we've already seen again and again across this entire global scam network. This is a huge red flag and undeniable proof that their story doesn't add up. This is clear evidence that Black Shard Corporation is part of the same global scam operation. They bypass security checks with fake claims, fake reviews, and minimal registration requirements, and Trustpilot continues to advertise them as if they're legitimate. Stay away from this platform. Report it. Now we come to the most important part of our investigation, the design of the fake trading platforms. They all look different at first, with names like Lexium, Black Shard Corporation, Deltarock Capital, Union Trade, Nomia Group, Limited Consulting Ltd, Denali Trading Group, Olson Prime, AMB Corporation, Shares Holdings, Strategy Integrity, and more. But when you look closer, you see the same clone design, same layout, same dashboard, same registration process. The registration process is the clearest proof. You don't need a real email, just random letters and numbers. As long as your email has an @ sign and a dot, the system accepts it. The phone number doesn't need to be valid either, any random digits will work. And no matter which fake platform you're on, the submit button is always in the same spot with the exact same layout. This is not just one scam. It's a global operation, one template, copy-pasted into dozens of websites. Different names, same trap. Add fake reviews on Trustpilot. Protect the domains with Two Cows or internet.bs, hide behind Cloudflare, and they're ready to scam again.